Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to a new segment of Dear Camille on Wellness Wednesday. I absolutely love bringing to you all the various ways of wellness in our lives. Now, today I was going to really focus on mindful and meaningful eating, but I got the thinking and I'm going to switch it up with you all. Are you here with me? Are you here with me? Are you feeling me? Awesome. Awesome. Love to know where you are coming in from, where you are tuning in from. It's really cool. As I always say, this is a safe space for us to not only learn and elevate each other, but also to network. So if you're in the chat, definitely get yourself known, make your presence aware so that you can also have some great conversations with others that are also tuned in. The power of networking and collaboration is right in the palm of our hands if we open up our eyes and take advantage of every moment that we get to stand up and speak up and really put our presence known to everybody. But it requires us to be in those safe spaces and places, and definitely for you to take the action and just believe in yourself that that person truly wants to hear from you, and there's something that you both need from each other in a way where we can elevate each other. So, as I said, this is Dear Camille. It's all about Wellness Wednesday. I love this day of the week because we get to talk about everything wellness. So, the reason why I decided I was going to switch it up a bit because I had one of those mornings, one of those mornings, ladies and gents. Let me tell you, I like to keep it real with my peeps. So I'm going to tell you straight up. It was pretty much World War III in my house this morning. Yeah. You want to know why? Because my little human beings thought, oh, can we just have 5 more minutes before bed? 2 more minutes, 20 more minutes? That constant argue to go to bed, that fight, like, come on, kids, just go to bed. There's nothing else left for the day. Sleep it out, the power of sleep. Got into that with them last night. So, of course, what happened this morning? Those kids were like zombies. I don't want to get up. All of this drama just to get on a pair of socks. Let me tell you, the 5-year-old, if I could have taped it and brought it out for you guys to see it, it was a full-blown Oscar nominating performance that happened today. Let me tell you. How many of y'all can relate to that? Come on, let's keep it real with us. Let's keep it real, okay? Because I know that's me. So I said, it's time to exhale. And it's really time to be real with people when it comes to our wellness. I know we have so much pressure, especially as women, whether we have children or not, there's something that we're taking care of. So the immense pressure that comes with juggling a family, running a business, looking for a business, going to school, taking care of your siblings or your parents or your pets, everything. It can feel like we're constantly being pulled in every direction, that we're just trying to be everything for everyone and forgetting about our own needs and the process that we need to go through. And I was like, you know what? I'm here today to tell you I get it. I am you. I am my own avatar. But I don't allow those pressures or that noise to hinder my self-care because I have learned about the power of it. Did it come easy? Was it overnight? It was not. And it was through being in great environments, having those mentors, coaches, and truly having a definitive purpose and clarity of what Camille wanted, of my wellness, prioritizing it without feeling guilty, without caring about other people's opinions, because I knew it didn't align with what needed to be done internally so I could feel even better externally. It took me looking in the mirror to say, no, not for me today. I can't, to realize that it wasn't all the things that were happening to me was not physical. It was eternal. It was internal. And it's so easy to fall into the trap of believing that self-care is a luxury and that we can't afford it. But the truth is that neglecting our health has some consequences, major consequences, actually. Right. So could you put in your chat if you've had any, I don't want to be personal, but if you could understand or relate to what I'm talking about, how we really don't take notice of our health until unfortunately a peril happens or a doctor's recommendations, you could put a 1 if you've ever felt that. And we don't want that anymore. As we all know that saying, we can't pour from an empty cup. When we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not able to be showing up fully for others, being present. Yes, you may be doing your business, but are you doing it at your optimal state, being the most productive as you could be? Well, the first step towards making that change truly is shifting that mindset. I know you constantly hear about this mindset, that. Yes, yes, yes. It's because we are living in such a digital world, such a controlled world, that we're forgetting about the true power does begin here. So we have to continuously talk about it. We have to continuously bring it up to the forefront so that we all could continuously take notes of our own thoughts, take notes of what we desire for ourselves first. Not what society, not what the media, and not what your culture wants of you. It's what you want of you. And it starts in your mindset. We need to stop viewing self-care as a chore or as a indulgence, like it's a luxury, and start seeing it as an essential part of our daily routine. We need to make non-negotiables. Just like we do in our work and our family and our other commitments, we need to make non-negotiables for ourselves. So how could we do these? If anybody has any non-negotiables, I want to see a 2 in that chat. Let's see a 2. And what is your non-negotiable? Share it with the community. Let's learn and grow from each other through each other's experiences and perspectives. You may have an option or an opportunity that I may have never even heard of until you put it into the chat, or until we had one of those 15-minute coffee chats that I totally recommend here on any of these social platforms. Definitely, this is a place where you can connect with people all around the world. So I don't take it lightly. I'm getting off track. So let's get back onto the train of this self-care and prioritizing that wellness. Now, these are some actionable steps that you could start taking now, but know that all of these steps require consistency and repetition, because you need to build up a habit. It's not just about taking that pill to lose that weight or buying that Peloton and running it all out for 30 days. No, we have to make habits, create habits, because when we create habits, it goes into our subconscious, and it becomes second nature. Just like doing this becomes second nature, walking becomes second nature, blinking becomes second nature. So do our lifestyle habits, but it requires us to readjust, adjust, and align them to where we need them to be. So first actionable step is start scheduling yourself on your own calendar, on your own to-do list. This could be anything like a workout, a nice bubble bath, a silent moment. I love to have my car breaks. That's just like sitting in the car for about 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes, and then my silent moment. But you know what? That's self-care for me. But the key is to make it a part of your regular routine. All right. So make it something that you can put in that can go casually. Just like, for instance, if you're at work, instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs. Unless you're on floor number 88, I wouldn't recommend that. But, well, you could, but you may be sweaty when you got to go back up to work, right? There's ways that where we can add in some form of self-care, and it doesn't require just working out. It could also be that pause. The second one is find a form of exercise that you enjoy. I love dancing. So every time I do a workout, it's like in between my workout, I stop and I do a little, see those moves? See what I'm saying? In my past life, I swear, I was a Janet Jackson dancer, like backup dancer. Yeah, in my past life, even though we're in the same life. But you know what I mean? I was one of these dancers. I'm sorry, I'm digressing again, people. But yes, I get excited about dance, and that's a form of exercise. And what I love to do with my clients is I like to switch it up, which is like what I call workout confusion. Making it exciting, make it fun. The gym doesn't have to be a grueling workout, or it doesn't even have to be in a gym. Just try things that you enjoy. If you like outdoors, try hiking. Do it. The important thing is that you're moving your body, right? And it feels great. Let's do it. Come on, everybody. Let's stop and have a 10-second dance. 5, 4. Look, I went 5, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Yeah, you like that dancing, didn't you? A third one we could do is make time for sleep. Sleep is a priority. You need to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep and to create a relaxing bedtime routine. We'll get into those in later, dear Camille's, because there's power in having those morning and nighttime routines. And the power of sleep is rest and recovery, release, and let's go. All right. Now, the next one is that we have to, number 4 is really fueling your body with nutritious food. Make meal plans. And just like we've done in my previous Dear Camille's, let's have fun with it. right? It's actually, you save more time planning your meals out than when you come into after work. Oh, what's there to eat? What's there to eat? So then we end up nuking some form of processed food. We're not doing that anymore, peeps. We're not doing that, right? Say I. I guess you can't say I on a live. So put a 3 if we are going to commit today that we are going to reduce, remove, eliminate that processed food and really understand that nutritious food. Yes, we were going to talk about that today, but we'll talk about it in another Dear Camille. So make sure that you're continuously connected with me. And number 5, which is the huge for me, and a lot of people neglect it. They think it's woo-ha, or they don't really understand the value of it. What is it? It's practicing mindfulness. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, or simply taking a few deep breaths. Let's do it together. And I love this breath. So how we're going to do this deep breath is we're going to breathe deep, 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 deep through our nose, as much air as you could get into the beautiful nostrils of yours. We're going to deepen, hold it for 4 seconds. Hold, 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 hold. And then we're going to exhale from the small of our mouth. Don't go do the slowly and controlled from the smallest part of your mouth. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this together. This is mindfulness. This is about becoming one with your inner and your outer. And this is another technique that I do for box breathing. All right, so let's do it together. Take that deep breath in through your nose. Breathe in deep, hard, hard, hard. Deep, deep, deep. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly release. Release all the tension in your body. Release all the care. I could do more. I usually do about 4. Look, I'm already relaxed after that one deep breath. How are you feeling? Woo! I love it. But when you truly practice mindfulness, you'll see how your whole inner body aligns with your external, and it slows you down to give you a lot more clarity, a lot more understanding of your temperaments, your feelings and emotions, because our feelings and emotions are all derived from a thought, and the feelings and emotions are what brings on the actions and the reactions of this physical world. But when we take that time to be mindful of the unseen, the unknown, the breath, the inner, that peacefulness throughout that day, you'll see how you're able to reset yourself and get back on track. And what I like to do is I like to put little notifications on my phone to remind me to breathe. Whew, I'm feeling great. How would you all feel for just that was just one breath? I definitely recommend to practice doing that. The way how we could start doing that as a practice, just put a timer on your phone, maybe like every, in the morning, at noon, and at 6 p.m. and just go ding, 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 ding. And I remind you to take some breaths in and do that and make it a habit. And you'll see how a lot calmer you enter a lot of situations, and you'll realize there's a lot of things I used to stress about that really didn't need all that energy. And I release it, which now helps my digestion, which means that I'm getting that flat belly because I wasn't worrying about that person's opinion. Hello, there's power in that. So there truly is power in prioritizing our wellness in numerous ways. Not only do we have more energy, we feel more focused and productive, and we're better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way. And that's what wellness is all about. It's about that self-awareness, where it gives you a greater control of thyself so you can better navigate this external world. Because when we lose that control and allow that external to take hold of us, we'll see we start walking and living in that mundane life. The illnesses attract to us. All those, why do these things happen to me? Feelings and thoughts start to overtake us. And we only have one life to live. And I'm all about living it to the best. So we'll also be setting out positive examples for our families, our children, our teammates, our employees, our employers, showing them that self-care is important and a part of a fulfilled, successful life. But I'll leave you with this. On the other hand, there's consequences if we don't take note of our wellness. As we said, how many of us have experienced that burnt out, decreased productivity, physical, mental health issues? We don't want to get to that point, right? We don't want to get to that point. And let's not even think about that. I rebuke and we're not going to focus on that anymore. We're going to go right back to what I said. We are going to focus on the energy, the feeling of being confident, the productivity, the confidence that you are having, the knowing that the day does not end at 5, it just begins, because that's when you get to really get into you. It's getting that excitement. We're not even going to focus on those consequences, because we are making a pact today. You and I, you got this, we got this, let's go. So I want to see us all making this pact today. Okay, let's say that we are going to take time for ourselves. So I know you, my fellow busy moms and entrepreneurs, let's put this commitment today. Join me if you are ready. I know you are ready to step up to that plate. Connect with me today. It's time to do this. It's time to get into our self-care, our wellness, mind, body, soul, spirit, business, and everything else in between. Connect with me. You know who I am. This is Camille from We Got This Mind and Body, and it's all about living that optimal wellness lifestyle. Can't wait to see you again on our next segment of Dear Camille. But I also can't wait to speak with you when you click on that link and connect with me. All right, guys. Until next time, you got this. We got this. Now let's go.